All right, let's just jump right in, shall we? I mean, let's be real. The last couple of years, they've been pretty weird, pretty challenging. And if you're feeling a bit anxious about the whole job market situation, I want you to know you are so not alone in this.
And you know what? Let's not beat around the bush. For so many people out there, especially if you're a student or you just graduated, this quote, it kind of hits home, right? It's exactly how things feel. It's something I'm hearing again and again.
And hey, this feeling isn't coming out of nowhere. There are solid reasons for it. I mean, we're seeing some of the absolute top students from the best colleges struggling to land a job. We've just seen a wave of layoffs like never before. It is a tough market out there, there's just no doubt about it. But, and this is a big but, that is not where we're ending this conversation.
Okay, so here's the thing. Every single time there's a huge shakeup like this, new doors swing wide open. The real secret, the trick, is to stop focusing on the doors that just slam shut and start looking for those brand new opportunities. Because believe me, every crisis creates them.
Look, the entire game is changing. And yeah, that can feel kind of scary. But what it really means is that new, super valuable jobs are popping up for anyone who's ready to grab them. So it's time to flip that switch, Go from feeling anxious to taking real action.
All right, so let's get to the good stuff, the roadmap. We're going to break down 5 specific skills that are absolutely on fire right now. Seriously, the demand is huge. Some of these are perfect for making great money on the side, and others, well, they could be the foundation for an incredible, high-paying career. First on the list is the skill I have been screaming about for years now, video editing. I mean, think about it. We live in a world that just runs on content. So being able to put together a great video, that's not just a hobby, it's a superpower. And wait till you see what you can make, even at the entry level. It's gonna surprise you. Okay, now look at this, because I know it seems totally backwards, right? But we're in this wild moment where the demand for creative skills is just exploding. An entry-level video editor can earn double what an entry-level software engineer is making right now. I'm not making this up. This is the market reality we're living in.
And who's hiring? Pretty much everyone. This isn't just about YouTubers anymore. We're talking creators, big-name brands, founders who need to build their own online presence, marketing agencies, the list goes on and on. Literally everyone is desperate for good video editors.
Okay, moving on to skill number 2, and this one is huge. We're talking about cybersecurity. I mean, our entire economy is built on data, right? So protecting that data isn't just some back-office IT task anymore. It is absolutely critical to business survival. And the earning potential? It's just massive. I actually have a friend who's pulling in over $1 crore a year doing ethical hacking. And it makes sense, right? A company worth millions can be completely wiped out, literally overnight, by one security breach. So yeah, they are more than willing to pay big money for the experts who can stop that from happening. But here's a really important warning. This isn't a career you jump into just for the paycheck. You have to be learning constantly, just to keep up with the new threats. If you're not genuinely obsessed with this stuff, you are going to burn out fast. It's just that demanding.
All right, skill number 3. Now this one might catch you off guard, but trust me, its value has never been higher. I'm talking about storytelling and content creation. And listen, this is way more than just posting a few things on social media. This is about weaving a story that actually connects with people, that grabs them, and ultimately turns them into loyal customers. And if you think I'm exaggerating, get this. Huge companies like Microsoft are apparently offering salaries up to 2.5 crores for people who are experts at this. 2.5 crores. Why on earth would they do that? Simple. They know that when everyone is shouting for attention, the best story is the one that gets heard.
And there are so many ways to cash in on this skill. You could build your own personal brand. You could create a niche theme page about something you love. You could do what's called UGC, user-generated content, for other brands. You could land a spot on a startup's brand team. Or get this, you could help founders in the US build their brands and make anywhere from $1,500 to $5,000 per client.
Okay, now I want to talk directly to all the software engineers out there. I see you. And I know it's gotta be tough. Spending years learning to code only to graduate into a market like this, it's rough. But here's where you pivot. This is where specializing becomes your absolute superpower. We need to talk about AI and machine learning.
So while the market for general coders is crowded, the demand for true experts in AI and ML is just going through the roof. Now look, This is a long game, it's a patience game. It means dedicating another 2, maybe 3 years to really specialize. But the payoff, the opportunity waiting for you on the other side of that is just, it's huge.
And that leads us perfectly into our fifth and final skill, and this one is maybe the most futuristic of them all. This is for all you storytellers who don't necessarily want to be the face in front of the camera. It's about taking that creative spark, that art of storytelling, and merging it with the insane power of AI. And no, this isn't some in-the-future prediction. This is happening right now. You've got massive brands like McDonald's already using AI to make their commercials. A huge chunk of YouTube content, like 20% of it, was made with AI in 2025. If you can become the person who masters these AI tools to tell incredible stories, you could be charging lakhs for just one video.
So there you have it, 5 incredibly high-value skills. But let's be totally honest with ourselves for a second. Just knowing the list, that doesn't do anything. It's not going to change a single thing. Knowledge without action is basically worthless.
So I gotta ask you, point blank, you have the list, you see the opportunities. Is just knowing this information enough? Is it really gonna make a difference in your life?
The answer, of course, is no, it's not. If you listen to all this, think, that's interesting, and then just go back to scrolling through your phone, I promise you, nothing will change. You have to actually pick something, and you have to start.
And just to show you I'm practicing what I preach, here's my own personal list for this year. I'm working on becoming a better communicator and storyteller. I'm trying to master more AI tools. I'm learning how to do that deep, focused work without getting distracted. And honestly, this one's really important to me. I'm trying to figure out how to have fun while I'm doing it all. All right, we've reached the most important part of this whole thing. It's not about me anymore. It's your turn. This is the moment you stop just taking in information and you start building your own future. So, what's it going to be? I showed you my list. Now I want you, right now, to think about yours. Pick one thing. It could be from the list we just went through or something totally different that you're passionate about. Make a plan. And start. Not tomorrow, not next week, today. I told you what I'm working on. So, what's on your list?